I had an idea. I wanted to write a book about my favorite hockey team, the Tampa Bay Lightning. But I knew that even if I wrote a pretty good book, I'd have a hard time getting it published if I couldn't demonstrate a connection to the Tampa Bay Lightning community. So I came up with a plan. I would set up a blog and write work-in-progress chapters to post on it, and I would set up a Twitter account where I could promote my blog post and engage with other Lightning fans and media. I'm Nolan from Lightning Review, and here's how I posted every Lightning player to ever play. I set up my blog and Twitter at the beginning of last season, posted a few times, and got busy with other things. I started posting again during the playoffs, but those ended pretty quickly, and now, just as I was beginning to pick up steam, the season was over and I had nothing to talk about with Lightning fans on Twitter. Nobody seemed very interested in my blog posts, but I still wanted to grow my reach for future projects. I needed to find something I could tweet about every day through the summer to stay engaged with other fans. That's when I came across the Lightning all-time player list on HockeyDB, and I thought, what if I posted every player to ever skate for the Lightning? I could work my way through the list alphabetically. This would give me something to post about, and would also help me get reacquainted with the team's history. Genius! My first posts were bare bones, the player's name and the years he played on the team, with a picture, and nobody cared. Probably because the posts were so boring, even for me. After a while, I started inserting comments, and soon enough I was finding a fact or anecdote about every player, sometimes trying to jam tiny biographies into single tweets. This was a big help in giving me something to post every day, and it was also very useful because it kept me engaged with my broader project, which is finding stories to tell about the Lightning. Even so, it wasn't easy, and it wasn't always interesting. For every Roman Hammerlick or Ryan Callahan, there were a dozen forgettable players who'd played a handful of games in the bottom of the lineup 20 years ago, who nobody remembered or cared about. Guys like Joseph Budimien, or Xavier Delisle, Johan Harju, or single gamers like Brian Eklund. But it also helped me find some crazy stories I'd never heard of, like the fact that in the middle of a 4-year stretch with the Washington Capitals, Glenn Metropolit played 2 games for the Bolts after being nabbed off waivers, and then nabbed right back. Or that Bill McDougall was once attacked in the dressing room by his American Hockey League coach, future Lightning bench boss Barry Melrose. Posting a few guys a day between May 14th with Dmitry Afanasenkov and October 10th with Andrei Zuzin, I wrote posts on 441 Lightning players in 149 days, finishing on opening day of the new season before the Lightning could screw up my project by adding new players. This project, during a summer period when most people are starved for hockey content, helped me add around 400 new followers, taking me from a little over 100 to over 500. That's hardly staggering growth, but it was organic growth that helped me establish mutual relationships with a lot of active fans in the Lightning online community. Plus, it helped me establish credibility as someone who is really involved with Lightning history. The original book idea is on the back burner for the moment, but I'm still interested in telling stories about the Lightning. I'm Nolan from Lightning Review. I hope you'll subscribe so you can see every one of them. Go Bolts.